Okay, hi, I am Barb Gilman, third grade teacher at St. Margaret Mary's in Omaha, Nebraska. And my friend Colby Sharp has inspired me. He did a video for the Nerdy Book Club on what his fifth graders are reading. So I thought I would show you what my third graders are reading. Awesome group of kids, 31 kids. I asked them to share the book they're reading right now or the book they just finished that they loved. And they're voracious readers. We are doing the 40 book challenge and they're doing an amazing job. Of course, no third grade school should be without, our classroom should be without the Diary of a Wimpy Kids. I think we had about 7 kids that ordered the most recent one. And I also, Purnell Rip's Passionate Reader Book Club on Facebook. Someone recommended a website, I think it was called Book Outlet, where you can buy these books, and because these are falling apart. And so I got 10 of them, I think for $4 a piece. So I was thrilled to do that. Another popular Dork Diaries, pictures and a lot of fun. That I have a couple of copies of that series. Dogman, huge hit. We have one of each. I had a couple of kids that ordered this from Scholastic too. So these are just always so popular, and they're rereading them all the time because they just love them. So glad these are on hardbound, and because it makes it easier to keep. Another really popular, I buy these every year, World Records books, and they're falling apart too. I just love having the kids having knowledge and little interesting facts, and then they'll come up to me and say, "Oh, did you know about this?" And making connections. So always highly recommended for any third grade classroom to have these books. I was thrilled with this. One of my students showed me this book. She was reading it, and so I bought it for my niece who's in 4th grade. And just a really great book. This is Women in Science. And when I bought it on Amazon for my niece, they also recommended another Women in whatever. So just a great, interesting book. Of course, very popular in 3rd grade, Amulet. And this, when I asked the 2 children that had this, they said this was the best. And when I got this, when it came in the mail, the kids were so excited because the cover was so different than all the other ones. And they all said this was the best. And just today, one of my students asked me, when is another graphic novel going to come out? And I said, it takes about a year for them, to get all the great pictures completed. So we want more graphic novels. Kate DiCamillo, I love her. Our librarian, this is a brand new library book. Our librarian does a really fantastic book fair. She does it with an independent bookstore, and what happens is they bring in great books, and the parents can buy them, or they can donate it to the school. And this family donated this, and just a great fun series. I just love series books, so highly recommend anything by Kate DiCamillo. This is our current Read Aloud right now, and I love this, and I am so excited because on December 8th, I do get to meet Kate DiCamillo and have her sign a book. I'm going to buy a second copy so I can have her sign it, and just love that she writes the best Read Aloud book. Just the way she puts it together, and I cannot wait to tell her my class, because I always start the year with The Tale of Despero, and my class noticed 2 connections in this book with Despero, so I can't wait to tell Kate that we noticed that. Here we go again with some more graphic novels. This is so loved, it's falling apart. Real Friends, and I ended up calling up Scholastic, and they sent me another copy because this one was falling apart, which was great. But, and I didn't want to, recycle this. We just take good care of it because it's so popular. Babysitter's Club, love it, and I love that the children No, the child that gave me this one, and she says, it's number 6. And I said, is this your favorite? She says, oh, yes, it is. But it was so fun when we first got this series. They would be asking, who's got number 2? Who's got number 4? You know, because they wanted to read all this. So, excellent book. Of course, Raina Telgemeier, no third grade classroom should be without these books. You can see, again, they're falling apart, but well loved. Here, these are our bookmarks. I got this really great deal from this site. It's called Nair, and it's for nonprofits, for teachers, and companies donate things that don't sell. So I got this huge box of Post-its, and so we use those as bookmarks. So I've got that ready for the kids. The student that gave me this said, oh, tell everybody this is the best book. So anything National Geographic Kids just always does a nice job. And I got it from Scholastic, so big believer in Scholastics. I love this. This student who gave me this today said, my dad has 10 of these when he was little, and so 5 of them went to my little brother and 5 of them went to me. So this is one of those time-tested books that kids still love. Some of the books in my classroom library is from when my children were reading this, and the cover might be off, but my kids are young adults. So, little girl wanted to share this. She just thought it was just the best. Just Grace Gets Crafty, and from our library. So that was a very popular selection for her. She enjoys reading that. Let's see. Oh, Smart Cookie. That's in our library. Oh, you have to see I got this great stamp. Mrs. Gilman, St. Margaret Mary Catholic School. My daughter-in-law gave me that. And so you can get your own stamp. Love it. 2 of my students are reading this. One read it and passed it on to the other. A Snicker of Magic by Natalie Lloyd. And one year I read this to the class, and it was just a little too long. They enjoyed it, but, there's so many good books to read, not enough time. A child is reading Bad Pets. A lot of interesting stories. I think I have another Bad Pets book. I'm not familiar with these, but this was recommended by 2 of my students. This Winterling, some fantasy, Bears on the Ice. Oh, the child told me that the first one was better than this one. And then, of course, no classroom would be without Harry Potter. So we had the first one, and is this book number 3? So we have some Harry Potter loving students. And then this, I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, and it's the Action Bible, and it's a graphic novel of the Bible. And so, they're enjoying this. So, there's some exciting things that happen in the Bible. So, anyway, that is all that I have for you. Thanks, Colby, for inspiring me to do this. It was really fun. It was fun to talk to the kids. And I said, what's the book that you are currently reading, or the one that you just loved? So if I did this every month, that I would change it to be what you're reading right now. So hope everybody has a great day.